Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm Miss Benita, and I'm back again, but this time for a dessert. This was a recipe that my godmother made, and she passed away a couple of years ago. So when I make it, I'm always thinking of her, and I haven't mastered it to make it just like she did. But normally, when you make recipes and you're an expert at it, and you try to follow, you don't get it like they do. And it's okay. It's okay. But it's in memory of her. It's a chocolate sheet cake, you all. This recipe, they used to serve it in school, in middle school and elementary school. She worked in the elementary school, I believe. So she was a cafeteria worker. So every time I went over to her house, she would have this cake, and I think I ate more pieces than anybody. But it's just that good. But I hope everybody has had an awesome Sunday thus far, and you're relaxing. And let's get into making this cake. It has a lot of ingredients, so be patient. Let's start off with we have it consists of 4 tablespoons of cocoa, and we've measured it out. 4 tablespoons cocoa. Hershey's cocoa is what I used. 1 cup of water. 1 stick butter, room temperature. I left the butter out. Any butter. I left it out so it can get soft. And then 1/2 cup, I'm sorry, of Crisco oil. So those are the 4 ingredients that you use for this step, because it's 2 steps and then the frosting. So what we need to do is bring this to a boil. Okay, now that's on a boil in a pot on the oven. So now the second step is adding our dry ingredients. You're going to add in a bowl 2 cups flour. The recipe calls for 2 cups sugar, but when I made it the first time, it wasn't as sweet as I wanted it to be. So what I did is add in 3.5 cups sugar. But if you make it and that's too much, then you kind of taper down. But I added in 3.5 cups sugar. So any sugar, I use Imperial, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Next, it calls for 1/2 cup buttermilk, 2 eggs, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon, and 1/2 teaspoon vanilla. Okay. Mix all of this together. Okay, we brought it to a boil, so we're adding the ingredients. Make sure you get it all out. Okay. We're adding all the ingredients together. We've mixed all our ingredients, so it's ready to be poured into the pan. And the pan that we're using is a 13x9 pan. We've sprayed it with some cooking oil. We've set our oven to 350 degrees. So I'm fixing to pour this over into the pan. Okay, our cake is in the oven, and I forgot to tell you all, but leave it in there for 18 to 20 minutes. Okay, so now we're going to make our frosting. So our frosting consists of 1 stick of butter, and we left it out. It's softened. 1 stick of butter. 4 tablespoons of cocoa. Okay. 6 tablespoons of milk. And then 1/2 teaspoon, of vanilla. And then we have 1 box of powdered sugar. But I bought the big thing of powdered sugar, or the package. So half of that would be the box. So we're adding 1/2 of the package of confectioner's sugar. So we're mixing that together to make our icing. I usually buy the box, but being that we bought the package and I added 1/2, so it's causing for me to have to add more milk. So this is the consistency it's supposed to be. So just keep adding tablespoons of milk and keep stirring until it looks like this. Okay, the cake is done. We left it in there, I think about 25 to 30 minutes, I believe. But I want to backtrack myself because I told you all about the confectioner's sugar, and usually it comes in a box, but this time it came in the package. I hadn't been able to find the box for some reason. They have the regular sugar, but the powdered sugar, I couldn't find it in the box. I had to buy the package, and we used half. I told you I would use half of the package, but we found out that when we use half of the package on the confectioner's sugar and use the 6 tablespoons of milk, it didn't mix the way it was supposed to, so we kept having to put more tablespoons. If you find the box, then 6 tablespoons probably would do just fine. But if you don't, and you use a little less of the confectioner's sugar in that big one, or if you use half of it, just keep adding tablespoons of milk until it keeps stirring until it comes to this consistency in which I showed you on the bowl. And I jumped the gun on this, you all, because I started icing the cake, and my daughter came in and said, "Mom, you already icing the cake?" So I said, "Okay." So I have put most of it. So this is how it looks, but I'm fixing to continue on. I done poured everything, all the icing over the cake, and my grandkids are eating like most kids, they're eating, and that's my grandson right there. He's happy. He's cleaned the bowl. Okay, the cake is finished, you all. It's icing, and we've let it sit, not as long as I usually let it sit. These guys are hungry and want to taste it.
It smells good.
So I will cut the cake, and they will. These are the Haileys, you know. These are the Haileys. So they will let you know if the cake turned out
and
good
we're gonna
or
tell
not.
the truth.
Don't play about my food.
Oh, you need to try it for your family.
You ain't get none of mine.
And until next time, and don't forget, like, comment if you want to, but subscribe to the Hailey family. So until next time, have a good night.